Second tutorial will show you how to get your class list, how to book a room, and how to view students and teachers' timetables. The first section I'd like to show you is the My Classes section. You need to go to the Classroom button, which is just at the top on the right hand side here. On the left hand side you'll have a list of all your classes. If you're like me, you have some classes that are split over blocks. You may have multiple entries here that will be fixed next year, as we'll be trying to condense the class codes down. But for this year you'll have multiple entries of the same class, but it doesn't matter which one you click on. So I'm going to have a look at this class here. When you're in school, this kind of red section here will have all the dates and times and rooms when you'll see that class next. Currently it doesn't work outside of school, but it works very well inside of school, and you'll get a list of when you're going to see that class the next 5 times. Quite useful feature. Underneath that you'll have a list of all the pupils in your class, and you can view their individual profiles if you'd like to. Okay. So that's the My Classes section. The next section is booking classes or booking resources. You need to go to the Staff Room button, which is the top right hand button just here, and go to Resource Booking. Now currently we're just using it to book IT rooms. However, the system won't go live until the last half term of this year. Until then, please can use the existing system with 4K. So the first thing we need to do is we need to have a look at the room and see when it's free. So just on the right hand side here, you have the rooms. Currently just the IT rooms here. If I have a look at D11, it shows me exactly when the class has been booked. And obviously you can go left and right there to view the different weeks. Once you've had a look at the calendar and you've seen which time you'd like to book, the form is at the top left here, so I'm going to select D11. The date which I'd like to do it on, I'm going to have Thursday the 26th. What period you'd like to start the booking on, obviously this is only period 5, so period 5, and when it ends, period 5. So if you wanted to double, you just change that to period 4. I'll leave that on 5. The details part automatically puts your name and surname in there, your initial and your surname in there. The notes, if we could just ask that you put which year group it is and which subject it is. So if I was doing Year 10 English, I'd put Year 10 English in there. That's all we need to do. And the last thing we need to do is press Submit on the right here. It's worth mentioning that once the entry is put in, you can't remove it, so you'll have to email myself or Paul K to remove that from the diary. And that's that basically. Timetables. To view a member of a staff or pupil's timetable, we go back to Classroom, which is the middle button just at the top here, and we go on to Timetables, which is on the little yellow bar just here. We can then view by groups, so we can have a look at the whole school groups. Unfortunately, it doesn't filter to just your groups; it's got the whole school in here. And we can go by profiles, so we could pick on just the students or just the teachers. So if I go pick a student from here, as it's students, it'll take a few seconds to populate. If I have a look at John Albert's here and double click on it, to the right hand side it will give me his whole timetable, including the 2 weeks, obviously week 1 being first and week 2 being over here. And you see details of rooms and teachers there. So those are the My Classes, booking resources and timetables. Feel free to have a browse.